Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News. You're with me, Sarah Fonseca. Before we head into our stories, first we'll take a look at headlines.
Speaker informs Parliament that the report on the Bond Commission will be presented in a week. Altercation reported between several MPs during parliamentary session. 2 people dead and 1 missing after a fishing trawler collided in a vessel off the Devanora coast. Special investigation by the Auditor General into the Wildlife Department's programs to conserve wild elephants and other wild animals.
In Parliament today, Speaker Karujai Surya said that the President has announced the Bond Commission report will be handed over in weeks' time.
The Prime Minister requested me to convene Parliament to debate the report of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry into the issuance of Treasury bonds. Therefore, as decided yesterday at the Parliamentary Committee meeting, the Secretary to the Leader of the House has written to the Secretary to the President requesting copies of the Commission report on the issuance of Treasury bonds and the 34 reports handed in by Pressifac. I would like to inform the House that the President has stated that once these reports are studied, they are to be presented to the Central Bank, the Attorney General's Department and the Bribery Commission, and within a week they will be submitted to Parliament.
A heated exchange of words followed by Prime Minister's statement on the controversial bond issuance. Speaker Karujai Surya then took steps to postpone proceedings of Parliament and convened a party leader meeting.
අත්දැකීම ආගන්තුක නිසා අඩුපාඩු වැරදිවීම් සිදුවීමට වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒවා අපි සකස් කරගනිමු. නමුත් පසුගිය ආණ්ඩු සමයේදී මෙන් වැරදි අඩුපාඩු සියල්ල පාපිස්සර යටකර නීති ආධිපත්‍ය පාගා දමන්නට අප සූදානම් නැහැ. මම කෑ ගහනකොට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කෑ ගහන්න. ඒ මගින් මග ඉදිරියට ගොස් ශීලාචාර ආණ්ඩුවක් සාධාරණ සමාජයක් ප්‍රජාතන්ත්‍රවාදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා බිහි කරලීම සඳහා අප කැප වෙන බව අවසන් වශයෙන් සඳහන් කරනවා. ඉතින් කවුද හොරා? කවුද හොරා? කවුද හොරා?
3 people were rescued last night following a collision between a container and a multi-day fishing trawler off the Dodra Seas. They are being treated at the Karapeti Teaching Hospital. Devi Media spokesperson Commander Dinesh Bandara said that the trawler had left the shore from Hikkadur on the 5th of this month and had met with an accident while returning back to shore. One of the 7 fishermen on the boat passed away from a heart attack. 2 people died and 1 person is still unaccounted for. The search operation continues. The Priority Bus Lane program launched the next phase of project this morning. The lane stretches between Boralla and Mardana.
The program was carried out between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. today under the purview of Megapolis and Western Province Development Minister Patali Champika Ranavaka. School buses and transport buses are to use this priority bus lane and it will be monitored by police. To solve the problem of congestion we face, we must reinvent the transportation service in the future, the private sector, the public sector and the railway system. We plan to start work on the light rail system this year as well. We plan to finish this by 2023 and to create a new experience.
The Auditor General has begun a special investigation into the Wildlife Department's program to conserve wild elephants and other wild animals. Auditor General Kamini Vijay Singh stated that the resulting report will be submitted to the Parliament within 3 weeks. According to the Auditor General, the investigation will look into large amount of funds set aside for the Wildlife Department have been used and whether the authority used the funds correctly. He further stated that the conservation of elephants is priority and a responsibility of the department, but due to certain incidents in the recent past, the public had begun to have serious doubts. The killing of multiple tuskers and loss of a number of wild elephants due to human activities are seen as the main factors for taking the decision to conduct the investigation. The Wildlife Department currently has a fund in excess of 4 billion rupees. 5 suspects have been arrested in relation to a shooting carried out on the 30th of last month in Kadavala, Ranmuthugala. The shooting was said to have been carried out by 2 unidentified individuals. The police stated that the first wife of the victim, Ajit Pushpakumar of Ranmuthugala, and her lover are also among the suspects. The weapons used in the shooting and 7 bullets were also recovered by the police. The suspects were 25, 27, 29 and 35 years of age, respectively, and were residents of Mathugama. The suspects are due to be produced before the Mahara Magistrate Courts. The Gammatha Gamin Gammata Vavin Vavata program, an amazing journey of discover to map Sri Lanka's ancient hydraulic civilization, continues for a 5th day today. The team are located at the Via Ulpatha coming under the Bellankadavala in Palugasava Divisional Secretariat were inspected. Charlene Benedict, who is touring with the Newsfirst team, filed this report.
The Newsfirst Gam and the Gamin Gammata Vavin Vavata team are currently in Kadaval Ulpatha Vava. Now this, as you can see here, is the Kadaval Ulpatha Vava, but you won't be able to see too much of water here, and that is a direct result of there not being rain in this time of the year. Also, you can see the locals spoke with us, and they told us that even if this Kadaval Ulpatha Vava is full of water, it is of no use to them, and that is because the Sarovar of this vava is completely broken, as you can see here. Now this vava is one of the vavas that are higher up on the Bellankadavala cascade system. It's situated higher up on the Bellankadavala cascade system, and this vava can be utilized to nourish about 12 fields. Now we, the Newsfirst team, are conducting a study into the Bellankadavala cascade system here, and we will push on with this study and present a report.
In international news now, at least 13 people are dead amidst a waist-deep mudslide in Southern California, where heavy rains triggered flooding.
163 people have been taken to hospital, 20 had storm-related injuries and 4 were critically injured due to the mudslides. A group of up to 300 people are reportedly trapped in Romero Canyon east of Santa Barbara. The flooding and mudslides affecting areas scorched by wildfires last month have shut down more than 48 kilometers of the main coastal highway. Emergency services said a number of people are unaccounted for and they expect the death toll to rise. Thousands fled and more than 50 rescues have been performed. The hardest hit homes were those that were not in the evacuation zone.
Well, this is a wrap of lunchtime news for the day. Do join us again at 1:55 with more news.
Satis, kotaram